I think in our lifetime, we would like to see gender equality. It may not be possible necessarily, but we have the audacity to hope.
We don't necessarily have to accept things as they are. We have to challenge the status quo. Ask the questions, challenge the rules that have been set before around how women should participate in corporate, in businesses and in technology.
As women, we need to show up and we need to be confident and assume those leadership roles.
It's about developing that intentionality and consciousness around your career, because when you realize that no one is coming to rescue you, you are the one you have been waiting for, then there's a huge liberation about that. Because often as women, we sit as ladies in waiting. So we wait for partners to pick us, we wait for bosses to recognize our talent. And when you realize no one is coming to rescue, I'm the one, then you find that you fast track your own development.
Unfortunately, in the tech industry, we know that majority of senior leaders are men, and we can't shy away from that. If we only have 36% of women in senior leadership roles, that means that majority of the decision making is actually made by men. And the reality is all of us as leaders need to stop hiding away from these issues. And we need to take active steps to intentionally start addressing some of the issues that you've raised, and one of them is definitely pay parity. We need to listen to inputs from women and interrogate the data that is available to us.
A recent PwC report showed that women still significantly underrepresented in corporate South Africa, and especially in senior roles. A 2021 pay scale review showed that women on average earn 82 cents in a dollar or a rand of what men earn. And that's a significant difference. That's 18%. In my own tech organization, women make up about 36% of our workforce. And although this has been an improvement over the last couple of years, there's still lots to be done in this space.
So you need to look for technologies that will give you the right visibility so that you understand what's happening within your environment. You cannot defend what you cannot see. I think that's a key principle that I would advise on.
I'm sure there are people listening who are trying to break into corporate spaces and are struggling.
This is not about Women's Month. This should actually be something that we do every day. Choose to challenge. And that basically means everyone can be treated as fairly. If it's wrong, let's fix it. And I think most of us that are here today are in some position of influence or even decision makers.
Prior to the lockdown, our economy was already in a sluggish growth position. And we continue to see businesses and entrepreneurs struggling in 2021.
We're looking at female-owned businesses to really be participants in the economy.
Skills transfer goes a long way, and we can hopefully see many small businesses growing and becoming sustainable.
Engage, use mentorship. There are a number of incubators, and I think most people actually don't use some of the platforms that are existing.
We need to be intentional about employing capable women. That aspect of intentionality when it comes to our recruitment approaches, I think, is one that all of us need to take away and start thinking about.
If one changes that narrative to say, here is a capable woman being able to learn the skill and also being able to do actually much more than a male counterpart, then why not, take based on the attitude?
I think we all aspire to obviously hire smart people who are going to make a difference in the businesses that we operate in. And the one key thing that I've picked up over the years is I don't want to hire an intelligent, horrible person because that ruins the culture of any organization and business that you work in. So my advice to anyone who's looking for work is just be nice. Be a nice human being if you can.
I'm not going to look so much for experience, but more for the attitude and the energy and actually the confidence that the person brings into the organization.
The advice that I would give my younger self is to be more confident in my capabilities and my abilities, and to know that 70% is good enough, and to know that I am always ready and I have people that are able to uplift me and support me in everything that I want to do.
Take your seat up at that table, make your voice heard, because you have so much to contribute to society and to help others.
Do not be intimidated by a sector that is dominated by men. You have just as much knowledge and experience that you can contribute.